Hello, this is Peter Rivera-Concannon. This is for BrowserHistory6. This one was actually difficult at first, of course, we're a little ahead in class, so going back to this one made it kind of nice. But we learned a lot of new things as well, and different ways to make our websites a lot better and a lot more pleasing, I guess you could say. So first what I did there was I got rid of the introduction link because we won't need that anymore because we're creating three separate HTMLs for the each browser. Next I'm starting up the server, just the simple tag. Not a tag, more of a command, I guess. Okay, so next thing I start to do once the server just loaded and I made sure it looks the same is I start creating the three individual HTMLs for their respective browser, named after their respective browser. And the next thing I start doing is cleaning up the index.html file, just getting rid of all the div classes because those will no longer be needed, or at least until besides certain ones, of course. Some of them are still needed, but the ones for all the browser histories are no longer needed. So right there I copy and pasted the brief history of Internet Explorer paragraph and section of code that I wrote. Of course, I need to start up the I need to actually have the skeleton for the HTML doc. So I use the exclamation point tag to create the skeleton. We're now just renaming the document title. Now I'm pasting in the text and everything into the body, so it'll show up in the body of the website, the web page, as well as using the word wrap setting in the view tab. Very useful, a lot more organized and a lot less scrolling sideways. So just doing the same things now for Firefox and the Google one. So right there, I was checking to make sure everything was working correctly again, in the website, the web page. And now I'll be changing all of the links, the A tags, to the input type button ones that were required. And these make these navbar links into larger button icons, but not like too large, of course, but larger button icons that can be used as a like on click to go to a certain site, and we'll be linking these buttons to their respective browser history. And next, I copy and paste the on mouse over code from this assignment's directions. Of course, that's green because the 2 forward slashes. The VS Code realizes that's the comment tag. Delete that and then insert my HTML for Internet Explorer. Sorry, not that, the image, not the link. That was the on click. So, next I go off, make sure that everything's loading correctly at least. Next thing I do, I'm just going to copy this and paste it on the other two because it's much simpler, considering that I'm not using any of that code for the A tags. And so right here, I just start renaming them correctly of what they should be according to the assignment. At first, I think I put them out of order, and I fix it right after though. So. Right now I'm in my browser making sure that the code worked out correctly and the buttons are going to their respective HTMLs. And next I'm going to add the div tag ID for the image box, which is where the for the on mouse over image will be placed. And right now it should be placed above the introduction but still below the buttons. So here now I'm creating a second style sheet so I can separate the styles for the index page and the three different browser histories. The browser histories, the browser's HTMLs. And there's not much of a difference, but it's mainly just in the image placement and how that formats with the text. Yeah. So I start off by deleting the left, right, and middle ones because those won't be needed anymore. Those divs are gone. So yeah, I just copy over what's needed, and I also change the color of the text and the background color to black as well. And now I changed the style to .css to, I changed that on the first style, or first index sheet, sorry. I didn't save it though, of course. I just changed it so I could make a copy of it easily and then paste it into each of the different browsers HTMLs, so they also were linked to the style2.css and the font as well from earlier from browser history 2, I want to say. That's the Oswald font. Yeah, so right here I'm just adding the a line break for the images and the paragraphs because on the website it was lining up, um, so the image was in line with the text instead of breaking it and having it be below like the assignment asked for it. And now I realize that the reason why it's like that is because of the float tag I have for the image. This works for every single image, and that's also, yeah, why that was happening. So, just deleting it, not needed. Yeah, but then again, realizing that I didn't actually need two style sheets, kind of. But either way, that's the. I checked on it again. It worked out perfectly fine. Works well. My time was 26 minutes, which is for an advanced score, I'm sure, or an average. AV is average, yeah. Or is that not? AV is advanced, I think. But either way, though, 26 minutes. I learned a lot from this one. Helped me a lot with doing a bigger project, I guess you could say. So yeah.